Shalom, giving all praise, going on to Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Abakah Kodash, double honor to all the apostles of Great Millstone, do it well. Peace, love, and blessings to the brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to making call and election sure. And blessings to the very few sisters out there listening, learning, and believing. I'm that Philip Kanakla, coming at you once again with another lesson. Lord's will through spirit and power, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, is lessons edifying and also exhorting. And this lesson will just be a quick prophecy update. You know, the LA protests. All right, you got these ICE agents basically, I would say, abducting, use the word, the Northern Kingdom so-called Latinos, okay, and deporting them. And these people that they're taking back are what they would call, working class citizens. And they're showing up at job sites, reports are saying, showing up at Home Depots and things of that nature where these people work and trying to earn a honest living, and deporting these people. And these people have children at home, so who knows what's going to happen to the children. But nonetheless, whether these protests are staged, agent provocateurs among them, whatever the case may be. But I see some of the, some of the emotions of the people, from the videos. People are really being affected by these things and are emotional concerning these things. So I believe it's a mixture of both. Okay. But nonetheless, this is a Bible prophecy. You see here, Donald Trump ordered basically 700 Marines. So that's basically boots on the ground. Declaration of war. You send, you talking about the Marines, man. All right. The Marines are the first ones to go in. That's why they call them jarheads. They fight. So that's basically a declaration of war. And when you see his tweets, he says, basically, you have protesters trying to stop ICE agents, basically from a city that has been invaded by illegal migrants or illegal aliens. All right, so again, order out of chaos. All right, so this was grounds for him to, the chaos that's taking place, the unrest. It gave him the immunity to send the military, the Marines out there. All right, we will play a little bit of this. And again, this is Bible prophecy, man. All right, let's get that. 2nd Ezra 9:1, because while these people are hoping for America to get better, hoping for things to brighten up, it's not going to. All right, it's only going to get worse and worse. As we know, the time of Jacob's trouble. And the thing about it is that we have a sure word of prophecy. Because as these prophecies come to pass, the troubles come, then everything else has to come that's also been prophesied. The deliverance. Okay? So we have something to look forward to. While these people putting their trust and their hope in America, in Egypt, as the scriptures say, they did, in Isaiah, they did put their trust in Egypt. Well, this place has been prophesied for doom, judgment. All right. So you people are going to be highly disappointed, while the elect, the believers, the true followers of Yahweh Shai, of the Messiah, they're rejoicing, as he said to. And I'm going to get that precept next. 2nd Ezra 9:1, he says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that this is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people and the world, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So we're gonna focus on those uproars. All right. This has been happening all over the world, but as we know, America, for it to take place in America, Babylon the Great, that's heavy, because this is a place where it's all going to go down at, right? This is where the worst judgment is going to take place. That's why the great deliverance will come out of America, Egypt, Babylon.
Starting with the fact that authorities are telling, U.S. officials are telling our team at the Pentagon, again, they confirmed 700 Marines. They're coming from 29 Palms in California. They've been ordered to assist in Los Angeles. They think they're going to be here in the next 24 hours. What's your assessment of that move there?
It's a little surprising for me. I didn't see that coming, but we talked about it, but I didn't think it would happen. So it's a little surprising that it has. Mr. Heggs has said it, and now they're deploying. Generally speaking, in these type of situations, we just use the National Guard. And I'll tell you, Kana, we've used them time and time again in New York and around the country. They've used them as well. They come in and they stabilize. So if you have government property or government operations going on, they'll stabilize that by standing guard. So that's what I think the Marines will do. That's what the National Guard is doing. I don't think it'll go any further than that. And here's an issue here going forward into the evening. Right now they're in the afternoon there, but if we're going forward in the evening, you have a police chief who said he was overwhelmed. He needs help. Hopefully he's getting that. You also have a federal officers assaulted on Saturday, which really started the ratchet thing, this thing, as well as property. We see something going on. It's not over yet. Hopefully this will end peaceably, and tonight will be a different story than it was last night, with all the property damage, the back and forth against the police. Two different strategies going forward. But now with this extra deployment here, I think they're just going to solidify government buildings. My guess now.
Which is what we've heard the National Guard troops would do as well, to really protect those federal buildings. But you touched on a couple of things here that I do want to highlight. One, we know at least 5 officers were injured. Another thing that we heard from the police chief as well, though, in Los Angeles, he said that days 2 and 3 in a civil unrest generally tend to turn more violent. So it sounds like that's something that we saw last night. Do you think that moving into day 4 today, we might see a change there, and that it may not get so violent tonight?
No, listen, the chief is, if you don't stem that the first night with significant deployment, you're going to have day 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you have to go out there immediately when this happens and kind of stem this violence here. So I don't think it's going to get any better than last night. Hopefully he has a resource. And it's really important to understand what you're seeing right now. This is just, you have people presently, not yesterday, but presently just protesting in an orderly fashion, no problems, First Amendment, everybody's fine with that. At nighttime is a different strategy.
So let's sit on that, Hopefully don't hit me with copyright, fair use, But uproars of the people, man, all right? This is prophecy. So when you see these things come to pass, like I get what Yahushua said, right? St. Matthew's 24, and I'll start at 32. It says, now learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. All right, so these things, that parable, as I say, learn the parable. So that analogy is used of that tree to understand the season, all right, that we're about to enter into. So when you see these uproars, it's definitely here in Babylon the Great, aka America, this is the season. This is the tone that's being set. All right. So that's what the Lord is saying. So you know what season, this is the season that we're entering into. All right. Beautiful parable he used. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass. So all these things be fulfilled. So remember, we've read the things that the Lord said shall be fulfilled. So again, if these prophecies are coming to pass, it's only getting worse, then the Lord say all these things shall be fulfilled. So the deliverance as well. Okay? So you have to keep the faith. All right? The scripture said in Ezra, hear ye, O my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, for I will deliver you from the same. That's the part of all these things shall be fulfilled. All right? So I'm going to leave there on that one. And they spoke something about violence. So we'll close out this precept here, Revelation 18 and 21. It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast into the sea, saying, thus with violence, key word, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. This is the casting down of these cities, starting with these uproars. And this is not just happening in LA, it's happening all over the country. Okay? So this city is going to be thrown down by violence. And that's what you see here, the start of it. Okay? With more things on the books to come. All right? People, the job market is trash. People are losing jobs. The homelessness, the reports say over 800,000 people are homeless in America. All right? The housing market is crashing. It's all downhill. All right? So your best bet, if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, is to seek the Lord, okay, and invest in a world to come. Because this world, Esau, is the end of the world. This is the end of his world. And through all this chaos, he's going to try to rebuild and declare his NWO. All right? And he'll get it off the ground for a slight second, chip a lot of the people, but it wasn't prophesied for him to continue to go on. This is it. It's set in bounds that he cannot pass. This is it for the heathen rule, man. That's it. All right? He's not set to go no further than that. So he can try, you know, we see what he's doing. All right. 700 Marines. That's just, all right, a thin line between martial law, man. So there, I'm going to leave it there. Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai.